Hello everybody. On this video, I'm going to talk about some of the ways that we can get our children ready for online learning over the next couple of days. Before I begin, let me just say that I appreciate that some of us might be expressing uncertainties. A lot of us will definitely have a lot of questions or wonderings, and some of us might even be feeling frustrated that we are going back onto online learning for those of you who have experienced this in the past. Let me just say that this is going to be a learning experience for both me and your children, as well as for you. And together we are going to go slow to go fast, in the words of Mr. Heaney, so that we are able to make this as successful as possible for everybody. I'm going to cover three areas today. The first one is about creating an app on your iPad that will take your child directly onto our class blog, and through that onto our Zoom. The second thing that I want to talk about is creating a functional workspace at home with your child. And the last thing that I want to talk about is creating a learning box at home so that by the time resources come home on the Thursday afternoon, they have something to put their resources in. So let's get to it. In order for ease of access for iPad users, one of the things that you can do is turn our class blog into an app. And the app icon can be on your home screen. The child simply taps on the app icon, which will take them into our blog page. From there, they can tap on the Zoom with me icon and come straight into our class Zoom room. Let me take you through a tutorial. The first thing we have to do is launch into our internet browser. In order to create your app icon, you will have to use Safari. I will launch Safari right now and you'll notice that I'm immediately on my blog page. From here, you can see the Zoom with me icon. If your child clicks on the Zoom with me icon, it will take us into our classroom Zoom room. On the top here is the class schedule. And if you open up the class schedule, it'll take you directly onto our virtual class schedule that details the running of the day. To create our app icon, you'll have to go to the top right corner of your browser with the box and arrow. Go ahead and click on that. And out comes a list of options. You want to click on Add to Home Screen. And when you click on that Add to Home Screen button, it's going to ask you to confirm. You go ahead and push Add, and it will generate into an app icon onto your home page. What I would do is drag it down to your toolbar. That way, your child will be able to find it every day. If you are a computer user, you might find it helpful to make our class blog as the default home page for your internet browser. That way, upon opening up the internet browser, the kids have access to the Zoom with me icon over here, or our class schedule over here, or our class schedule, which takes you to the same place up there. This is to create greater success for independence in the future. The second thing I want to talk about is ways you can create an effective workspace at home. Over the next few days, with your child, you can walk around the house and find a workspace with plenty of natural lighting, where there's minimal noise, where they are able to have a table and a chair that they can take ownership of. I appreciate that this could be very, very challenging with the houses the size of ours in Hong Kong, and also with older and younger siblings or other family members. The most important thing is that they are able to make the decision themselves with your guidance to find a space that would work for both of you. In the past, there is high success rate for students who knows how to routinely get their workspace ready and to get their thinking into learning mode as soon as they sit down in the workspace that they've decided and created for themselves. The last thing that I want to talk about would be the resources that's coming home on Thursday afternoon. The resources will be coming back in a grey bag. We ask that parents do not open the bag and for students not to open the bag. The reason for this is over the next few days, over online learning, I will be unpacking their grey bags with them. That way they can learn about the kinds of resources that they have and be able to be responsible and accountable for all of the materials that they have to hand. What you can do at home is get ready a learning box or a learning basket. And what that might look like is this. And this is a basket I simply got from IKEA. It is big. And the reason why we want it to be big is so that materials can fit in and that they have enough space to be able to pull out material and put back materials as according to our classroom activity. So over the next few days, you might want to invest in a basket like this or find a box somewhere where they will be able to accommodate for the resources that's inside of their bags. But just to emphasize, please do not open the contents of the bag because we will be opening this up with students on Monday. Lastly, I just want to say that although this is a daunting experience and a lot of questions might come up regarding how to make this successful at home, I just want you to know that we are going to be working together as a team, your child, you, and I. And over the next few days, if you do have any concerns or any queries, please don't hesitate to email me or ask for a telephone conversation where I can clarify and elucidate in any way possible that could make home learning as successful for you, for your child, and for me. Thank you very much, and I look forward to seeing you on Monday.